The moment that the Geno Smith trade happened, the next thought I had is John Schneider. I mean, if our assessment of his skills is accurate, he already knows who the replacement is going to be. He's not going into this weekend blind. I believe they've got a deal in place with Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Right.
They're never going to admit it, that they negotiated in advance. I believe that they had the bird in the hand in the form of Sam Darnold before they pulled the pin on the agreement to trade Geno Smith. That's just the way it works. Tampering is rampant. Everybody does it. It's easy to justify doing it because everybody does it. And for something as important as your quarterback position, you play by the rules and you get screwed because Geno's gone and now, oh no. That's why I saw the report that the Steelers are going to make an offer to Sam Darnold at afternoon today. Well, they waited too long if they did. If the Steelers are going to be Pollyanna about this, they're not going to have any real options at quarterback. And maybe that's what led them to Aaron Rodgers. Maybe they were interested in Sam Darnold, but they realized Sam Darnold's already spoken for, even though it's tampering, to have those conversations. I think Darnold is the guy in Seattle. And I've sent a couple of texts and got a couple of responses that lead me to believe that even more strongly. Not strong enough to report it, but I believe strongly that Darnold's going to be the guy in Seattle. And whoever it is, you don't move Smith without knowing who your next guy is going to be.
I would hope so. Again, that's usually when disasters happen, right? When you're not prepared, you don't see the next move going forward, or you sign a free agent quarterback for $150 million, and then you get done evaluating the quarterbacks in the draft and go, wait, we don't want the $50 million a year quarterback. We want to draft this guy, right? Yeah, you'd like to think that the plan is in place. And, yeah, whether it's Sam Darnold, which certainly seems to be the one people think, I would think, yes, that they had enough discussions there to feel like, hey, we're going to get this guy. Let alone now they got draft picks, too, to where if they wanted to take a guy in the second round, maybe if there was a quarterback where they're just looking, Sam Darnold's the bridge guy, but we like a guy that we think could be there at the end of the first, maybe start of the second. Now they got assets to make those type of moves, let alone if they want to do that in the first round. If they wanted to use pick number 18 and number 50 and number 52 to move up, and maybe they like Shadur Sanders, and they just want Sam Darnold to hold down the fort for a year or something like that. They have those options. They have that option now with the assets they've acquired through these trades.
Oh, absolutely. And look, I don't think they're throwing in the towel. I don't think they're going to rebuild. I think that they understood that
they're reculturing.
And they're also reconfiguring to fit with what they need going forward.
Right.
And Geno Smith wanted too much money, and they didn't know how to properly use DK Metcalf, which meant they were never going to pay him what he could be worth. That's the thing. The Steelers didn't pay him what he's worth. They paid him what he could be worth. The Seahawks were never going to do that because they're never going to use him to the extent that you get the full value out of the massive contract. So it makes sense. We'll see what happens. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.